Hi, I'm Braden Blair.
I'm Jacob Moore.
And this is the Charger Report for April 11, 2014. And now it's time for the World News Breakdown. A woman in Louisville was arrested at Buffalo Wild Wings because she was intoxicated and she possessed drugs. She did all this with her 5-year-old kid with her. Police searched her car and found a bag of heroin in it. The woman was charged with possession of heroin and public intoxication. After Kentucky beat Wisconsin on Saturday, April 5th, police in Lexington prepared the streets for riots. Police say that they do not know how many couches were set on fire or how many people were arrested. However, after the game, a guy was shot in the arm. Police do not know if this was associated with the post-game celebrations. In Mississippi, the body of a 9-year-old girl who is said to have been swept away during a flood was found on Monday, April 7th. As rain poured throughout Mississippi, it began to flood. The mother said that the water pulled the girl into a channel under the road and eventually she drowned. 2 adults were arrested in Detroit after a mob attack on a driver. While driving through the east side of the town, the driver accidentally hit a young boy who stepped on the road. As the driver got out of the car to help the boy, he was severely beaten with fists and feet. The driver is hospitalized and in a coma.
Now over to Jacob for some local and school news. Welcome back, Chargers. We hope everyone had an outstanding spring break. We also hope everyone was safe and sound and had a good time, whether you were in Disney, Panama, Gatlinburg, or just at home chilling. But now it's time to get back to work and hit the books and whatnot. Graduation is officially set. It has been scheduled for June 8th. That is, if there isn't any more snow days, but with our weather, you never really know. Nonetheless, most of the seniors are excited, but there are still some that want a little more time at Bullies. As I'm sure all of you are aware, there has been a schedule change. Students now have to get to school at 7:11, which is 9 minutes earlier than normal, and stay later until 2:10. The reasoning behind this is to take off 2 of the days that we originally had to make up for snow. One senior says that it is dumb because it only allows us to make up 2 of our many snow days. After the national championship game Monday, drama immediately followed on Twitter, with Louisville fans talking trash and Kentucky fans firing right back. None of it really matters because neither team won, so there's really no point in arguing. Now over to Jones, Trev, and Paul for the field report.
Hey, it's Paul, Trevor, and Jones, and we're really tired because we got to go to school a lot longer now, 14 whole minutes. We got to get here at 7:11, and we don't leave until 2:10. Now let's go see what other people think about it. How do you feel about the longer school day, and how has it affected you in any way?
I think it's stupid because it's only adding one more day to the school year.
The longer, as in the afternoon, doesn't matter. It's the 10 minutes in the morning that kills.
I hate it. I'm always late. I'm gonna be late.
I feel like it's okay. I mean, we get out of school earlier and all of the things with graduation go better. So, I mean, it works for me. It's only like 5 extra more minutes after you get up.
One, it's awful. Just purely awful. Gotta wake up early. Gotta get in the shower early. Gotta eat my honey smacks early. I gotta do everything early, which sucks.
I think the longer school day is an effective solution so that we get out of school 2 days earlier.
They have not affected me whatsoever.
This week, can't even go home, take a nap at the school.
Like if you add up all the minutes from the whole year, it's only like 700 minutes total the last 42 days. And like a school day is like 600 minutes. So it's pointless.
So it's pointless.
Okay, literally I'm gonna sound so stupid. Nobody wants to get up 10 minutes earlier because then you're 10 minutes off schedule all day. And it seems as if that I'm 10 minutes off schedule. Like today I woke up and I was like, no. So I went back to bed and came in at 8. So that's what you get, Bullet East.
Still late. I'm tired. It's only like 5 minutes.
2, wait, what was the second question?
How has it affected you?
Awfully. Like, I get to school late, I do everything late, I think it's this time, and I look at the clock and it's this time, and I'm like, oh, this class is going too long. And it's awful, for real. And I hate whosever decision it was, and I'm looking for them.
The effect of it, it's only been a couple days, but I will tell you I'm exhausted, and I know it's only 14 minutes, but it feels like a couple hours. I think you guys probably feel that way also, but I do think that the benefit's better in the long run.
There's nothing else you don't not like them or anything?
No, it doesn't matter.
Why?
Because it's just school anyway.
You like being in school longer?
No. No.
I missed the bus the first day. And came to school in pajamas, had to go to ASAP. Sweet for real.
Bullet East, I'd like to take this time to address that we need to throw away our trash at lunch. I'm sure the administration would appreciate it. As you can see, these are some lonely, orphaned table trays, and they are just leaving a mess, and they're ugly. And just like to let everyone know that I'm going to be taking these trays up to set an example that we need to straighten it up in the lunchrooms. All right. In conclusion, it seems like Bullet East doesn't want to be here any longer than they already were here. But you know what? We don't make the rules, so we're going to come anyway. Have a great freaking Friday.
Well, it looks like a lot of people are going to be late with the new schedule.
Looks like it.
Well, I'm Braden Blair.
And I'm Jacob Moore.
And this was your Charger report for April 11, 2014.
Take the bass line out. Uh-huh. Jiggle. Yeah. Let it bump though. Uh-huh.
I'm Chandler O'Brien.
I'm Cruz Coulter.
I'm Aaron Myers.
And this is Plugged In. Don't you wish you knew a little kid this cool? A 5-year-old boy just wanted to play some video games that his dad wouldn't let him. So what did he do? He found a way to hack onto his dad's profile to let him play those games. His dad was so proud of him being a computer security guy that he didn't even get mad about it. They did, however, inform Xbox about the issue, and Xbox is currently working on a solution for this issue. Google Maps recently played a pretty hefty prank on Pokemon lovers. There was a commercial released around the internet saying that Google has released 25 Pokemon all over the world and set out the challenge for people to go and catch them all. The winner would be held as Pokemon Master. You did this by downloading Google Maps and basically looking around the map. Come to find out, it was all a hoax. Well played, Google. Microsoft has finally unveiled their Siri. Its name is Cortana, a little homage to the Halo series that Microsoft created. It basically does everything Siri does with a little adjustment, so it's not fully stealing Apple's idea. Microsoft also released the news that Office is being released for the iPad. Microsoft CEO said, "We'd be stupid not to do this." Now let's head over to movies with Myers.
Although Richard Donner's 1985 modern children's classic The Goonies did receive a sequel in video game form,
fans have for years been teased with the possibility of the big screen return for Mikey, Steph, Mouth, Bran, Chunk, Andy, and Sloth. Now, nearly 3 decades after the original was released, Donner tells TMZ that the Goonies 2 may finally be happening. It's with saddened hearts that we report the loss of another acting legend, Mickey Rooney, who passed away in his North Hollywood home on Sunday in the presence of his family at the age of 93. Although he continued to act and appear in movies up until recently, making a cameo in the 2011 movie The Muppets, Rooney began working from the age of 6 when he appeared in a series of black and white short film comedies as Mickey McGuire, a role he would play for nearly 9 years. After receiving the since discontinued Juvenile Academy Award in 1939, Rooney would be nominated for 4 Oscars, the most recent one being in 1980 for The Black Stallion, and he was given an honorary Oscar a few years later for his 50 years of performing on film. Rooney was survived by his wife of 35 years, Jan Chamberlain, and 8 children through previous marriages. After being deemed unfit for military service, Steve Rogers volunteers for a top-secret research project that turns him into Captain America, a superhero dedicated to defending America's ideals. Beneath the expensive computer-generated busyness of the second Captain America installment is a bracing, old-style conspiracy thriller made extra scary by new technology and the increasingly ugly trade-offs of a post-9/11 world. This movie released last Friday, April 4th, and is a definite must-see. The Walt Disney Studios chairman, Alan Horn, was interviewed on April 2nd by The Hollywood Reporter's Stephen Galloway at Loyola Marymount University School of Film and Television in Los Angeles and was asked about the status of Star Wars Episode 7. As far as casting, Horn said, "We have had a lot of them. It's just not completely done yet. Of course, no one has officially been announced yet." He did add that casting has been the toughest part. He was also asked about the rumor that filming starts in 6 weeks on May 14th to be exact, but Horn revealed that they have already started. "Actually, we're shooting some of it now," he said. Star Wars Episode 7 hits theaters on December 18th, 2015, and follows a trio of new young leads along with some very familiar faces. Now over to Ezra and Wright with the field report.
There are many ways to get news here at Bullitt East High School, mainly BECN and Livewire. Today we're going to be finding out what they like. It's not a contest which one's better because they're both very good and I respect both of them. We're just going to be asking people what they think about BECN, what they think about Livewire, and which one do they like to read, the Livewire, or do they like to watch the BECN, like to read the news or watch the news? We're going to find out. What do you think about it, Red?
I think it's going to be awesome.
Me too. Let's go. I'm here with
Cameron Hoffman.
Do you watch BECN?
No.
You know what that is?
No.
You didn't look like you did. You've never seen it before?
Is it like your guys' thing?
Yeah, our guys' thing.
Oh, yeah, I've watched it.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Do you like watching it and getting news that way? Do you get something out of it?
Yes.
Does it make you laugh?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Quick brown fox jump over lady dog. Okay, I'm here with
Cameron Hoffman.
Cameron Hoffman. What do you think about the Livewire?
It's really nice and interesting.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I don't know. There's like all kinds of cool articles in there.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm here with
Isaiah Boyd.
The one and only
Isaiah Boyd.
Do you watch BECN?
Not for real, nah.
You know what that is?
Nah.
It's what we do, our news thing.
Yeah, I done seen it a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
You like that?
It's alright.
Not too shabby, is it?
Nah.
What do you like about it?
Got to do with the school.
You like knowing about the school, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, good looking.
I'm here with
Isaiah Boyd.
What do you think about the Livewire?
The Livewire? What's that?
It's like the newspaper for the school.
It ain't too bad.
Ain't too bad. You ever read it before?
Once.
Once? All right, Slum.
I'm here with
Calvin Conaway.
the one and only.
Calvin Conaway.
Do you watch BECN?
A little.
You like that?
It's great.
What do you like about it?
That's a student-ran show.
It means a lot. I like when people say that.
I mean, you're on it. It's great. Duh.
Thank you, Mr.
Calvin Conaway.
Calvin Conaway. What do you think about the Livewire?
Livewire is a great magazine.
What do you like it?
You could say I do, yes. Yes.
What do you like about it?
It has a bunch of good articles written by students. That's always a plus.
That is a plus. Do you think the information there is useful and informative?
Yes, because it comes from the students, and that's what Bulleties is, the students.
Exactly.
I'm here with the one and only
Troy Barr.
Do you watch BECN?
Yes, I do. It's a very good show.
Thank you. Do you think you get a lot of information out of it?
I do. Sometimes it's a little outdated, but other than that, it's okay.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Barr, what do you think about the Livewire?
I love the Livewire.
What do you love about it?
I love the pictures and the writing and the stories.
Those are all very nice. Do you think it is informative and it's informing the students?
Yeah, I do. I think it's very informative for students and adults.
Very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow, that was a very nice field report. I had fun shooting it, and I'm sure my co-host did too. Or I'm the co-host. No one really knows. I think we could learn a valuable lesson. No, not really. We just know that BECN and Livewire both equally give out a lot of great information, both put up by the student body themselves. What do you think about it, Beck?
Yeah. It's pretty awesome for everybody in school. You know, we got BCN and Livewire that lays down a lot of useful information, and you know, they're both really great, and you know, really shows how awesome our school is. So that's awesome.
All right, well, I guess that'll do it. We'll see you next time.
I'm AJ, and can you guess what happens next? On this episode of What Happens Next, as you can see, we have a very angry man in a tree. I'm dying to know what happens next. A, he kicks it in half. B, breaks his leg. Or C, gets attacked by a buffalo. The correct answer is A, as he just demolishes the tree, he snaps it in half. That is obviously a kick everyone would like to avoid.
But God!
Alright, we'll see you next time on What Happens Next.
Bethesda has revealed the first content patch due to arrive for the Elder Scrolls Online later this month, introducing the Zone of Craglorn. This patch introduces the Adventure Zone, set to kick off a new storyline and challenging gameplay for veteran groups between 4 and 12 players. They released an infographic last week revealing the MMO, which had over 5 million registrants for this beta. EA has announced the legendary father of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, will feature in the upcoming EA UFC 2014. Pre-ordering this game will unlock Lee from the moment you start playing, but he'll otherwise be available to anyone that successfully completes the game's career mode on pro difficulty, at which point he'll be unlocked for use in 4 different weight classes. Lee's daughter seemed very pleased with the look and feel of her father's character. They hope that this incentive will spark a pre-ordering chain, helping with overall sales. Here's a trailer of the game, which features some very realistic looking fighters.
Trying to finish this fight. This could be it. And he gets rocked again.
The future's here at last.
Oh!
Second
Tonight.
the new beginning.
Oh, he nailed him.
You should listen. So
And it's all over.
we take what we want. We go glorious.
Once again, I'm Chandler O'Brien.
Once again, I'm Cruz Coulter.
Once again, I'm Aaron Myers.
Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week.
York.
I'm Pierce Kelly
And this is your Red Zone Sports Report.
for April 11th.
Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Fish don't fry in the kitchen, beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big leagues, getting our turn at bat. As long as we live, it's you and me, baby. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
And now for some college and pro sport.
Kevin Durant has passed Michael Jordan with his 41st straight game of at least 25 points. While this is impressive, he still has a long way to go. Wilt Chamberlain, in his years, recorded 80 straight 25-plus point games in a row, doubling the record of MJ. Next on the list is Oscar Robinson at 46 games, and hopefully Kevin Durant's streak can continue on out through the playoffs.
On April 4th, the best baseball play ever was made. After a Pirates player hits a foul ball out into right field, a true Pirates fan not only catches it, but risks his extra large, extra buttery popcorn to catch the ball. So the real question is, was it actually worth it?
March Madness is over, and the UConn Huskies have been crowned the champ for the second time in 4 years, led by senior point guard Shabazz Napier. It was a heartbreaking loss for the young Cats, who did what even the Fab Five failed to do and advanced to the national championship game. Many analysts had them chosen to win, but they could not pull out the win to cap off one of the most impressive NCAA tournament runs of all time.
At a Nebraska State speech competition, the award ceremony was quite a show. While being placed, one of the contestants seemed to be a little sick of losing. The fifth-place competitor, right when he received his medals, ended up puking all over the medal stand. I do not know what is more embarrassing, actually, fifth place or doing that. And now over to the field report with Bree and Blake.
How you doing? I'm Johnny Goldblum.
I'm Barry Hare.
And over to my left,
Rocco Calbone.
Rocco Calbone. We're here to talk about the UK Wildcats in the national championship game against the UConn Huskies. Let's go. Let's go. That means let's go. Come on, let's go. Hey, what's up? I'm here with Cole Green.
Hey, Blake.
That's Cole Green. So, first off, are you a UK fan or U of L fan?
I'm neutral. I just kind of I love college sports, so I like watching the games. So.
All right. Well, I got an awkward stance on you right there. There we go. Now we're good. Nice and tight, intimate. All right. So if you just love the game, what are your thoughts on the game, the national championship game the other night?
Well, I predicted a Kentucky victory. I thought they'd win it, and I think UConn played. Kentucky had some chances to win it, but UConn played hard and sadly won in the end. So it is what it is.
Couldn't bring it back to the state. That's a travesty. Thanks a lot, Cole. God bless you. God bless you. God bless.
What are your thoughts on the UK and UConn national championship game?
I think it was bull because we missed a lot of free throws. We should have
made free throws, and yeah, that's all I got to say. There were some bad calls too.
So, do you think Kentucky should have won that game?
Yes, we should have.
Are you sad in any way? Do you have any emotions towards the game?
Yes, I do.
What emotions are you feeling at this time?
Kind of mad.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
What are your thoughts on the UK-UConn National Championship game?
I really don't care.
You don't care? So there's no emotions that you have towards the game, any hard feelings, anything?
No.
Are you UK or Louisville fan?
Neither.
Neither? Why?
I don't care.
He doesn't care. What are your thoughts on the UK-UConn National Championship game?
I thought UK was going to come back and win, but they didn't.
So you're very emotional about it? What do you think about it, the loss that Kentucky has?
I mean, they weren't supposed to get there, so it's an accomplishment just to get there. It's not that big of a deal.
You don't think it's that big of a deal?
Well, I mean, it would have been nice to win, but I'm not going to cry about it.
That's good. What are your thoughts on the UK-UConn National Championship game?
I didn't think they played as well in that game as they had throughout the rest of the tournament, but it was still a lot of fun to watch them. It was a great tournament to watch. They had a good year. I'm proud of them anyways. Go Cats.
That's good.
I'm here with
Cherish.
Cherish. Did you watch the UK game?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on it?
We could have did a lot better. I think we didn't come out strong, and we should have.
I agree. So, you looking forward to next year? Do you think the Twins will stay, or do you think anybody's going to leave? Or
I hope the Twins stay because they'll be a lot better next year, but I don't know if they will.
I agree. Thanks. I'm here with
Miss Burke.
It's Miss Burke. So, Miss Burke, did you watch the game?
Of course I watched the game.
The UK game, that is. So, what are your thoughts on the tough loss?
Well, other than being depressed for most of the next day, I don't know. I just think that maybe their luck ran out a little bit.
That sounds about right. What about the guy with the leg tattoo? One game away from being the coolest man on earth.
Not really. It's still not a very smart thing to do.
What? That was awesome. All right.
The close up.
It's all right, though. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. My name's Johnny Goldblum. This is Marcia Fava Reynolds. This is Rocky Carbone. This is Jacob the Snake Robertson. We got Tatiana Rodriguez back there. And then we got Goldilocks back right here in the blue with the audio man. And then right there on the camera, that's Gianni Polo Marcia Fava. God bless his soul. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later, all right? Bye. Love you. Ciao, baby. Yeah, Mamma Mia. How you doing? How you doing? God bless. God bless. Let's go Cats, right?
Man, Bree, that game was really a heartbreaker.
Oh well, but now over to some school sports.
Over spring break, the softball team really showed out in Orlando. They had a game that lasted 12 innings, going on for 3 hours, and finally won it with a walk-off home run by Lindsey Renazin. They also suffered their first loss of the year, but still a very impressive effort from the girls, who continue to play great.
Football spring practice is underway. The 2014 football team has been going hard since January in the gym. Now it's their time to show what they have to offer. Shane Satori says, quote, man, I'm, excited to see what, our team has, I have a pretty, positive feeling about this upcoming, year, end quote. Well, that is a really intelligent input from a really intelligent man.
The varsity baseball team really took a step forward over spring break and came back from Orlando undefeated. They played against top competition and really step their game up. And hopefully they can continue their good work in the regular season back home.
And now over for some highlights
from your all-star analysts, Jake, Robert, and Shane.
Welcome
to
the
Red Zone Sports Highlights
with
Robert
and
Jake
and
Shane
and
Cruz
and
AJ.
And
that's it.
All right.
Here's Aaron early in the second to get a 3.
White man misses a 3. Randall with the steal. All the way down the court to Harrison. Goes to the hoop. Boom.
Boatwright with the ball, dishes to Gaffey, and Gaffey's going to knock down the 3. Shabazz Napier with the ball, dribbles down, step back jumper, and it's good.
All right, it's late in the game and the Cats need an answer, and they're going to go here to James Young, and my man is going to take off and one, and he would hit his free throw.
Andrew Harrison with the drive in, kicks it to Dakari Johnson for the easy lay-in.
Gaffey gives the ball to Boatwright. Boatwright's going to dribble in, pulls up, and he's on fire.
Randall drives in, puts it up, no good, but Portis puts it back in.
And that's all your sports highlights for this week.
Thanks for tuning in.
And there you have it, the sports.
I'm Pierce Kelly.
And I'm Tyler York.
This was it. The sports.
Hey Pierce, what are you wearing?
Jackie.